So we'll start with the Abhyasa.
Yeah, we finished up to 8.
We finished up to 8. We finished.
Yeah, Arohataha.
Arohati, Arohataha, Arohanti.
Yes.
Right? So you got this ending of ki, taha, anti. Right?
Yeah.
In most places.
Yeah.
Right? We'll see how other ganas might change.
Yeah.
Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Continue.
So we'll go to 9th.
Yes, the 9th one.
Bhaktaha prayachati. Bhaktau prayachataha. Bhaktaha prayachanti.
Yachati, yachati means to give.
Okay.
Yachati is to give, right? The dhatu is yacha, right? It's also called as da yacha. Another form is the da.
Okay.
So da yacha. So yachati is to give, and here you find the upasarga pra. Right?
Yeah.
Prakarshena yachati means he gives very nicely, gives properly, gives with full force. Prayachati. Right? Wherever you have got the pra is showing you, giving you, this is an upasarga. I told you, many upasargas are possible.
Yeah.
We have done a few of them already. Okay? You said done such upasargas we have already done. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So here you have an upasarga which is denoting. Just give me one moment. Just
Sure.
1 minute. So Pro gives the an idea of prakarshena in with force, with emphasis. So in Sanskrit we will say prakarshena dadati, prakarshena yachati, prakrayachati.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yes, go further.
Dushtaha yanti.
Dushtaha pranashyanti. So what do we make of the karta in the ekavachanam?
Dushtaha.
Very nice. Dushtaha
Pranashyati.
pranashyati.
Yeah. Dushtau pranashyataha. Dushtaha pranashyati.
Very nice. So here you have the nashyati. Tell me what gana? It's very simple, right?
Nashyati becomes
Divadi gana, the fourth gana, right? Where you have the ya as the vikarana.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
You have nrutyati. So nashyati is to be destroyed. See now, when you go from one language to another language, sometimes in some cases you cannot retain the grammar. It means here this is an active voice, but here this has gone into passive voice.
Okay.
You see how it is happening? The nashyati is an active voice. That means what should I say? To what? How can you say? To deteriorate. Okay.
To get destroyed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I understand.
To be destroyed really can't be put into active voice.
Correct.
So it's like to deteriorate.
I'm undergoing destruction kind of a thing.
I'm undergoing discussion.
Destruction.
Okay, but then you are changing the kriya padam. You are changing you're changing and bringing two actions. Undergoing and destruction. You are converting into a noun, but you still have an action. So nashyati happens to be in active voice in the in Sanskrit, right? And then we know the pra
Yeah.
plus nashyati,
Yeah.
correct? Pra plus nashyati is like prakarshena nashyati. That means gets destroyed very well, perfectly.
Hmm.
Right? Now you see something happening here. The na, the changing into the na. You observe the na changing
Yeah.
into the
Because of the repa.
because of the refa. So here you have how I talked to you about two rules,
Yeah.
right? Where
Yeah.
the na changes into the na,
Yeah.
right? Two rules. One is the refa, the shakara, and the rukara in its rasva dirgha both. Right? This is one rule. And if there is a nakara,
Yeah.
then this nakara will change into the nakara.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Have we talked about another rule in which it can happen?
Yeah. I think after that some pa something you had said.
So the
Pavarga.
pavarga, the kavarga, the pavarga, kavarga, and ya, ha, ya,
Vara.
va, these three.
Yeah.
Ha, ya, va,
Yeah.
and the nakara is there. Then also the nakara will change into the nakara. Okay? Right? So do you find a classic case here of this rule one, where you have the refa, right? Minus all the swaras. Huh? The swaras are automatically included. Right? You have the pranashyati. When
Yeah.
you do the varna krama, then you get the pa plus refa plus a.
Correct.
No. Right? So you have got the swaras are automatically included in that. The pavarga, kavarga, all these swaras, and the hayava,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Um Interestingly, Panini said, at kup, what kup, wang, num, ya, va, ye, ti. It's very easy to remember. He said there should be this is at, okay, ku, pu, ang, num. When there is a vyavaya is interruption,
Mhm.
interruption or a break, right? Between the cause, these are the cause, right?
Hmm.
The rukara and the rukara, dirgha rukara. These are the cause
Hmm.
for the the nakara to change into the nakara.
Yeah.
Correct? He said that where there is a vyavaya of these vyavaya, a break, interruption between these two of these, then also this thing will happen.
Hmm.
This is the typical Paninian way of saying it. So
Okay.
he says at. What is that? Can you look at the
Sutra.
Pratyam,
Maheshwari.
the
Ah.
Maheshwari Sutra, and see you have got Ayun, Rilruk, Ayong, Ayouch, Hayavarat,
Yes. Up to it. Yeah. Up to it. Hmm.
right? Up to at. So therefore I said Hayav. Refer to anyway is there.
Correct. Hmm.
Refer to anyway is there here. Correct?
Hmm. Hmm.
So it really doesn't make much of a difference whether it's there or not there in that higher at, right?
Hmm.
Then the
Hmm.
ku, the kavarga,
Hmm.
ku,
Hmm.
right? The kavarga.
Hmm.
Ang and num we'll see later.
Yeah.
But you have to see what you want here.
Hmm.
I told you all the swaras. Hayava, kavarga, pavarga. Whatever I told you now is all included in the sutra.
Yeah.
This ang and num are something which we will see later. What is ang and what is num? It's much later. I'll remind you again when we come to that.
Sure. Sure.
Let's go further.
Nrupo tushyatah. So nrupaha tushyati.
Very nice.
Nrupaha tushyanti.
Very nice. So now you have the dhatu tush, right? To be happy, to be satisfied. Now again, here it is an active voice.
Yeah.
In English also, here also it is an active voice.
Yeah.
And we know the vikarana here, tushyati, right?
Yeah.
Tushyati. So divided by fourth gana. Fourth gana. Today Mohdaya is not there, no? Rakesh Mohdaya is not there.
1 second, sir. 1 second. Somebody said the door. 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Kupyati.
Yesha kupyati. Yete kupyatah. Yetaha kupyanti.
So the dhatu kup, to be angry. Kup, dhatu kup. Again, Divadi gana, fourth gana. Right? We try to recognize at least the four ganas.
Correct.
Further also, there is some introduction to verbs of other ganas, which I will tell you which gana. So, but this 1, 4, 6, and 10, these we will do profusely. These we will do a lot of them. Other ganas very rarely in this book.
Okay.
Actually, all verbs from that gana, most verbs can be substituted with verbs from 1, 6, 4, 1, 4, 6, 10. So you don't really need to know so much about them, and they are very few in number. Maybe totally, all the rest of the 6 ganas are only 200, maybe complete.
Okay.
Yes. Next.
Then ete shochanti. So yeshah shochanti. Ete shochanti.
Yes. Now shochati is the dhatu is shuch, right? The shuch comes in two ganas, 1 and 4, right? In first gana it becomes shochati, and it means to grieve. In the fourth gana, what will it become?
Shochyati. Right?
Shuchyati.
Sorry, shuchyati. Yeah.
Which means to be clean. Two different meanings in two different ganas, right? Now, fortunately, we do 1, 4, 6, 10, and this happens to come in 1 and 4. There are some others which can come in 1, 2, and 6, for example.
Yeah, you talked about with, no? With
dhatu, which comes in 1, 2, and 6. 1, 2, 4, and 6.
Okay.
No. So no, not 1, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4.
Yeah, to be, to know, to obtain. That's what it is.
Yes. Right? So such there are dhatus which can be in many other ganas as well, and their forms change, their meanings also change.
Sure.
Right? Okay. Let's read next, please. Ashtatrimshat. Ashtatrimshat. Page number 38. Earlier was Saptatrimshat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I entered.
Yes. Okay. Let's go further. Avadeyam. Read.
Avadeyam. प्रथमपुरुषः बालकः बालको बालकाः मित्रं मित्रे मित्राणि
So now
बालिका yeah
we have got ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam of kartas, right? They are all kartas. They are all
Yeah.
kartas, subjects, the
Yeah.
doer, right? And on the right side, you have got three verbs, asti, right? The as dhatu. If
Yeah.
you go very technically, as dhatu,
Yeah.
the ish dhatu,
Yeah.
and the vad dhatu.
Yeah.
In their three different forms, the ekavachanam, dvivachanam, and bahuvachanam forms, and they are all in prathama purusha, because on the left side the kartas are in prathama purusha.
Hmm.
All the kartas are in prathama purusha. That means it's not I, not you,
Hmm.
everybody other than I and you.
Correct.
Right? So maybe you can choose from the left side and the right side. So balakaha ichhati, balakau ichatah, balakaha ichanti.
Okay.
So similarly, now you go with the rest.
Yeah. मित्रम् अस्ति मित्रे स्तः मित्राणि सन्ति बालिका वदति बालिके वदतः बालिकाः वदन्ति भवती इच्छति भवत्यो इच्छतः भवत्यः इच्छन्ति भवान् अस्ति भवन्तौ स्तः भवन्तः सन्ति सः इच्छति तौ इच्छतः ते इच्छन्ति सा वदति तौ वदतः ते वदन्ति सा अस्ति ते स्तः ताः सन्ति तत् इच्छति ते इच्छतः तानि इच्छन्ति एषः वदति एतौ वदतः एते वदन्ति एषा अस्ति एते स्तः एताः सन्ति मुनिः इच्छति से मुनिः वदति मुनिः वदतः मुनयः वदन्ति गुरुः अस्ति गुरुस्तः गुरवः सन्ति पिता इच्छति पितरौ इच्छतः पितरः इच्छन्ति माता वदति मातरौ वदतः मातरः वदन्ति व्यक्तिः अस्ति व्यक्तिस्तः
Vyaktayah. Your akara is very much there. So you have got vyaktayah.
Yeah, व्यक्तयः सन्ति धेनुः अस्ति धेनुस्तः धेनवः सन्ति.
Very nice. So here, yes, carry on. Finish the last one.
वधूः इच्छति वधवौ इच्छतः वधवः इच्छन्ति.
So what do you see here? This is what your observation was. You know that there is no linga bheda in the kriya padam. Kriya padams all remain the same.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is what your observation should be. You know.
Yes. Yes.
Skype not opening.
We'll go to Madhyama Purusha.
Yes. Go to Madhyama Purusha.
Tvam yuvam yuyam. So tvam asti yuvam stha yuyam stha. Tvam gacchasi yuvam gachatah yuyam gachatah. Tvam vasasi yuvam vasatah yuyam vasatah.
So now you have the as dhatu, which I told you was in the adadi gana, dvitiya gana. This is because it's a very something which you can't do without.
Yeah.
The as dhatu is something which you can't do without. So you can do without it with the bhu dhatu, the bhavati.
Yeah.
But as is a very important dhatu, So we are talking about as. So adadi gana, right? Gam, I told you. The actual dhatu is gamr. The dhatu part is given like this. Gamr. Right? This is the bhadigana. And interestingly, the vas dhatu, right, comes in two ganas. In the first gana and the second gana.
Okay.
In the first, it becomes vasati, to live.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
In the second gana is to cover, to
Is
cover something.
that is also Vasati?
That is now, it comes in the form vaste.
Okay.
Now, yeah, what this stay is, we will study a little later.
Okay.
But it comes in the form vaste,
Okay.
right? Where you have got vastra, clothes, right?
Yeah.
And another popular word in the Sanskrit language is vasas. When Krishna says vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya narani grunnati naroparani, that means when old clothes are tattered, then what does the man do? He removes the old clothes, and puts on new clothes, right? Navani grunnati naroparani, right? So you have got the word vasas, right? Also coming from the vas dhatu, and that vas dhatu is where? In the adadigana.
And Vasas exactly means what's a Vasas?
Clothes,
Cover.
clothes
Oh,
literally
clothes.
means clothes, and this is a pratipadikam.
Okay.
This is the pratipadikam.
Okay.
Just like manas.
Yes. Yes.
But we said we are not going to do a lot of those halantad words. Like you have manas. If you remember, I had given you the
Yes.
word manaha, manasi, manausi. Remember, Prathama
Yes.
Vibhakti Ekvachanam is manaha, manasi, manausi, and this
Yes.
is an Apurtikalinga word. So you extend this same principle to vasas and tell me vasaha,
Vasasi.
vasasi, vasamsi. You check in that shloka, he says vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya vasamsi,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So it's in the Pavachana form, he says it. Sri Krishna says it, right?
Yeah.
So this comes from the vas dhatu, but
Yeah.
from the adadigana vas, not in the bhvadigana vas, not in the first gana vas,
Yeah.
right? Another thing that you take away is tvam and the yushmad. The Pratipadikam yushmad has no linga bheda,
Yes.
no linga bheda. Asmad, Pratipadikam asmad, which gives rise to your aham, avam, vayam.
Yeah.
Again, no linga bheda.
Yes.
They are called as trilinga.
Yeah.
They are called trilinga shabda. That means they are used in the same way in all the three lingas, right? Fine. Next, aham, uttama purusha. So now do you see whatever is tvam, yuvam, yuyam is madhyama purusha,
Hmm. Yeah.
uttama purusha.
Yeah. Uttama Purusha aham avam vayam. Aham asmi. Aham swaha. Vayam smaha. Aham gacchami. Avam gacchavaha. Vayam gacchamaha. Asami. Avam vasavaha. Vayam vasamaha. Right. Pattern is clear.
So this is now crystal clear, right? So what
Yeah.
is the prathama purusha, what is uttama purusha, and what is madhyama purusha,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
One little small question arises. You have got, for example, prathama purusha, right? You have got ekavachanam, dvivachanam, and bahuvachanam, correct?
Yes.
Now, uh, again, you have got madhyama purusha, ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam. Uttama
Yes.
purusha, ekavachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam, right?
Yes. Yes.
A very tricky question can be asked. Uh, can you think of some problem in this whole idea? A very tricky question can be asked. That what do you do? For example, what do you do when you have two subjects of different purusha?
Hmm.
For example, I'll give you an example. Gajaha, Ashvaha, right?
Hmm.
And for example, Kukuraha,
Hmm.
Kukuraha dog,
Hmm.
right? How many are there? How many are there? How many are there? Three.
Three. Yeah.
3, no?
Yeah.
More than 2, right? Not 1, not 2, more than 2.
Correct.
Chalanti. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
The number to be attached to the verb is bahuvachana because there are 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Suppose we didn't have kukuraha,
Hmm.
then there are how many? 2.
Two. So dvivachan. Yeah.
Chalataha.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? But
Correct.
now all these 3 were in what purusha? Was it I? Was it you? They were all in Pratama Purusha.
Yes.
No conflict. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Superb. Right?
Hmm.
But what happens? What happens when I have a combination of Pratama Purusha and Uttama Purusha? For example,
So on page 37, sir, we had this Tvam Chatraha Asi.
very nice. So you have no conflict.
We followed the second one, whatever was immediately preceding the verb.
Correct. So no conflict. No conflict. Tvam asi. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
No conflict.
Yeah.
There is no conflict, right? So suppose you have got tvam, tvam,
Hmm.
yum, doesn't really make much sense. How many are there in all? And this is all. This is for example, chatra ha. How many are there in all? A one or many?
UM is two. UM is many.
No, is many already,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Tvam cha, cha. Suppose I want to say you and you all.
Hmm.
It's not very nice example, but
Understood.
still,
Hmm.
when you say yum, it includes you also. So why should I say tvam?
Correct. Correct. Hmm.
You see what my kriya padam choice is of
Hmm.
bahuvachana.
Hmm. Correct. Correct.
Similarly, not a good idea, but aham cha, vayam cha. That means I and we all.
Hmm.
Again, not a good idea. But
Hmm.
chataha, right? Bahuvachana. But conflict is not there.
Yeah.
Conflict, you mean, you get what I mean by conflict is this is in Uttama Purusha, this is in Uttama Purusha.
Correct. Correct.
I have got no choice but to use an Uttama Purusha Kriya Padam.
Correct.
Right? And what do I choose number? Depending on the count.
Right, sir.
No conflict. Right?
Right.
But suppose I want to say Tvam cha Mitram cha. What do I now do? Conflict.
Yeah.
You and your friend are going to the movie.
Hmm.
Legal sentence, correct?
Hmm.
But the conflict now is
Hmm.
what to use.
Hmm.
You understand my question?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what kriya padam? For example, should I use gacha si, which will be in tune with tvam?
Hmm.
Should I use gachati, which is in tune with mitram? I got a conflict,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
Or should I use gacha taha because there are 2 in number?
Hmm.
Correct? There are 2 in number, no? But
Correct.
if it's 2 in number, then I got another conflict.
Hmm.
Should I use gachatha? Should I use 2 in number from the Prathama Purusha or 2 in number from the Madhyama Purusha?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Huge conflict there, right?
Hmm.
So this gives you the correct reasoning for why something is called Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, and Uttama Purusha.
Hmm.
So the order of priority,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
The order of priority
Hmm.
is that means when there is prathama and madhyama takes priority over prathama. So I will have to say tvam cha mitram cha gachata. Madhyama takes priority over Prathama. Is this point clear?
Yes.
So suppose I have to, I'd say aham cha mitram cha. Then who is taking priority?
Aham cha mitram cha is Uttama Purusha.
Mitram is Prathama Purusha, and here is Uttama Purusha.
Uttama Purusha.
So aham cha mitram cha gacchavaha. Now do you understand why Uttama Purusha is called Uttama Purusha?
Okay, sir.
Right? It's not that I am Uttama and rest are not Uttama. It's not that. That's only a joke. This is the real reason. Where there is a conflict, this will be the order. Okay. And for example, it is aham cha tvam cha. I and you. Then who takes priority? Obviously, gacchavaha, Uttama Purusha. Over Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha takes priority. Over Madhyama Purusha, Uttama Purusha takes priority.
Yeah.
So now
English also you have something, no? He and I.
So you can say aham cha, gajaha cha,
Yeah.
gacchavaha. I and the elephant are going.
Correct.
Clear? The priority is what? Uttama Purusha, because Prathama is the last priority.
Understood.
Madhyama is the little higher priority. Uttama, highest priority.
Right.
Got it? Now the reasoning for this nomenclature, and this conflict stands now resolved.
Resolved. Yes.
See how much our Sanskrit Vyakaranas have thought over this. It's a no conflict language. There is absolutely no conflict anywhere. If conflict is there, a rule is there to resolve it. Right?
Namo
It's
Namo.
very
Namo
Namo Namaha. Although everything is recorded, so please go through the recording afterwards.
Yes.
Because we have done some nice things, so we don't want to miss. I don't want you to miss.
Yeah, I will listen.
Okay, when we go further into Vishesha Kriya Padani. Now, see, we have to give it, the author of this book, he didn't want to complicate matters too much, So he gives the word, you see in the next page. Next page is Navatrimshat, 39, or Ekona Chatvarimshat. Ekona Chatvarimshat. 1 less than 40 or 9 more than 30. Right? Ekona Chatvarimshat. He has used the word Vishesha Kriya Padani. Right? Now, literally translate special verbs.
Yeah.
What he's saying is special verbs. Now, this language there is nothing special. Everything is normal only. Right? In other languages, we have got irregular verbs and regular verbs. Right? Some words are regular verbs. Some verbs are irregular verbs. They're not regular. So here there is no such thing as regular and irregular. Everything is regular only. Right? Now, these Vishesha Kriya Padani are from the Ganas, not in 1, 4, 6, 10. Is this clear? And so the poor guy, the author of the book, did not want to use Gana and all that and complicate matters. Right? So what he did, he used the word special Kriya Padani. Clear? Got it? So we will do a few verbs which are very popular verbs, right? Things which you really can't do without. So we will use those. See how those verbs are, right? And how they are to be written in Vartamana Kala. Right? Okay. Let's start with Graha Jana Uchaihi Patata Janita Cha. Right? उच्चैः पठत जानीत च वर्तमानकाले विशेषक्रियापदानि एकवचनप्रयोगः एकवचनप्रयोगः in एकवचन, right? So कः जानाति, right? कः जानाति. The janati, the verb janati is in prathama purusha. It's not I, not you, everybody other than I and you. Kah janati. So this comes from the dhatu nya, right? This comes from the dhatu nya, and it's in the prathama purusha ekavachanam, and we are talking of lat lakara. We are talking of lat lakara, right? This comes in the ninth gana. The nya dhatu comes in the ninth gana, right? And it means to know. Fine, got it? You can write this down. We are doing only a handful, maybe 10-15 of such verbs we will do. We'll see how they are written in other forms as well. Now, this is, I told you, the Prathama Purusha Ekvachana form, right? Prathama Purusha Ekvachana form. In Prathama Purusha Dvivachanam, you can write it as, or wait a minute, let's not do Prathama Purusha Dvivachanam. We are going to do it little later, right? So now clear, Kah janati, who knows? Suppose somebody asks a question and says, who knows the answer? Kah uttaram janati, who knows the answer? Right? Good. Ka karoti. What is ka for pullinga or strilinga? Kah is for pullinga.
Ka strilinga. Yeah.
Ka is for strilinga. So which which girl is doing karoti? The kru dhatu, right? The kru dhatu. It is the ashtama gana dhatu, eighth gana. Very important verb, no? To do. Kah abhyasam karoti. Ka pakam karoti. Who is cooking? Which girl is cooking? Ka pakam karoti. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So very important kriya padam, which we cannot really do without it. Right? So the kru dhatu. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, just to give you the names of the ganas, not only the numbers. The ninth gana is called Kriyadi Gana. Kriyadi, right? Kriyadi Gana. It comes with it means Kri Adi. The Kri Adi is to purchase. So if Nya is Janati, right? Kri becomes Krinati.
Okay.
So for example, Saha Pustakam Krinati. He buys a book. Right? It's called the Kriyadi Gana. Kriyadi means Kri Adi. Kri happens to be the first Kriyapada, the first dhatu of the ninth Gana. Right?
Yeah.
The kru dhatu comes from the eighth Gana, and it is called the Tan Adi Gana. It's called the Tanadi. The first dhatu of the eighth Gana is Tan. Tan literally means to pull, to extend, to stretch. You know, तान बोलते हैं ना हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना तान. Tan, no, tan means what? Something is in tension, right? So the tan dhatu means to stretch. So tanadi gana, and kru happens to be a part of the tanadi gana, which is the eighth gana. Okay, good. So ka karoti, which girl is doing in that sense, right? Good. Then we do the word Bhavan Chinoti. Chinoti. Obviously, you see Bhavan is in Prathama Purusha, correct?
Yeah.
See now, one important thing. We said that Bhavan meaning is you. Correct?
Yeah, but it's not. Now you're saying it is Prathama. It's not.
So now, see what Panini said. He said Yushmad is Madhyama Purusha. Asmad is Uttama Purusha. That's it. He didn't say you. All that you is Madhyama Purusha. He didn't say that. He said only the Pratipadikam Yushmad. Only the Pratipadikam Asmad. Only these happen to be Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha respectively. Everything else is Prathama Purusha. So where will Bhavan be then? Prathama Purusha.
Yeah.
Right? So for Bhavan and Bhavati, we will use Prathama Purusha. Meaning is you in the English language. Right? But Panini has not given as an option. He says use Prathama Purusha. Right? So Bhavan Chinoti. Chinoti. The chi. The dhatu is chi. Very simple. Chi. Right? And this comes from the Swadigana, fifth Gana. Swadigana. It's called the Swadigana. Su Adi. Su Adi. Su Adi. Do you see that there is something happening here? Something happening here, which Sandhi, which you are not able to, you don't know yet. Su A, the U and the A are changing into Va. Right? Which we don't know. We have done Savarna Dirghi Sandhi, we have done Guna Sandhi, we have done Buddhi Sandhi. Now we'll very soon do another Sandhi. Right? So Swadigana, Su Adi, Su. Su, very, very, very a dhatu, a verb which is used in Ayurveda, in Ayurveda Shastra to extract. आयुर्वेद में क्या करते हैं वो जड़ी बूटी लेते हैं तो उसमें से they extract medicine, no?
Yeah.
Right? So in the Vedas, in the Kalpa, a lot of references there to Su. Right? The Su dhatu is to extract. Right? So this list of dhatus in which the chi belongs begins with Su. So you got Swadigana. It is the fifth Gana. Okay, good. So you are choosing Bhavan Chinoti, Bhavan Pushpam Chinoti. You are choosing a flower or you are choosing a fruit. You go to a market and what do? You Phaleshu Aham Ekam Phalam Chinomi. Correct. There are many fruits with the vendor. I take out a nice fruit and I choose. No? So Aham Chinomi, Bhavan Chinoti. Good.
Yes.
Hota. Juhoti. Okay. The Hota. Can you guess what could be the Pratipadika?
Juhwa.
With whatever knowledge we have, does this sound like Dhata, Pita, Bhrata, Karta? Does it sound like that? Hota?
Yes.
So Hotru, is it?
Very nice. So Pratipadikam is Hotru. Now Hotru, who is the Hotru? The Hotru is the one who is performing a worship. Yajna is a Hotru. Here, the one who is performing a yajna or one who is performing a worship is a Hotru. So Prathama Purusha, your Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam is hota. Hotarau, correct, na? Hotarah. Clear? Fine. The Juhoti, very beautiful. The dhatu is who. The dhatu is who. And it is a Juhotyadi Gana dhatu. It's called the third Gana. And it is called Juhotyadi. So this happens to be the first Gana of the third Adhyaya, third Gana. First dhatu of the third Gana. Therefore, it's called Juhotyadi. Juhoti Adi. Right? Here also you find a sandhi which you are not really familiar with, right? See how this becomes Juhotyadi. Fine? This is from the Juhotyadi Gana, third Gana. Fine? And this means to worship, to pray, to do yajna. Okay.
But sir, Jyoti and Swati are more like Yan Sandhi only, sir. U becoming Va.
Yes,
E
exactly.
becoming Ya.
They are Yan Sandhi. Have you done Yan Sandhi? I'm forgetting.
Of course, yeah.
Yes. So you see Yan Sandhi in the Swadi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And then you see here also Yan Sandhi,
yeah.
right? Juhotyadi, Bhwadi, Bhuadi. The first Gana,
Yeah, Vadi.
Vadi, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Now, very interesting. The Hu dhatu is to worship, and that which is worshipped is Huta. That which is worshipped is Huta. Okay. This happens to be the source of the word God in English. Get what I'm saying? The English word God comes from this word. This became, when this went to Greeks. In Greek, it became Hota. This further went to Germany, and this became Gott. This word came into English as God. This is how this word has transformed into God. The form is Huta. Right? There are many examples of words, which are who in Sanskrit have become ho in Greek. You see how even God comes from Sanskrit. Yes. I'm serious. Huh? This is the etymology of the word God. Okay. So we have done now Eshaha Krinati. Do you see we did the Kriyadigana?
Yeah.
Right? Kriyadigana, right? The ninth Gana. the same as Janati, right? In the Nya dhatu.
Yeah.
Good. So Krinati is to buy. Shaknoti. The Shak dhatu is a Swadigana dhatu, the fifth Gana. Swadigana. Right? We had what? We had Chinoti. We had the word Chinoti, which was in the Swadigana. Is this clear?
Yeah. What is the meaning, sir?
To be able. To be able. That means, for example, aham.
What is the difference between this and arhasi? Arhasi also you said capable.
Same meaning. Exactly same meaning.
Okay.
So I can say aham kartum shaknomi, aham kartum arhami. But the arha dhatu is in the Bhadigana, but the shak dhatu is in Svadigana. Svadigana you don't know much. You can use arha also.
So, but how do you remember this, which Gana and also it's memorization only?
No way to remember.
Okay.
Panini wrote what is called as the Dhatu Patha,
Yeah.
in which he listed out all the 2200 the dhatus. He gave a list. And he told you that this is Prathama Gana, this is Dvitiya Gana, this is Tritiya Gana. Right? Something called a Dhatu Patha.
Okay.
You know the Brihad Dhatu Rupavali which I have sent to Kumuda Mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
that is the Dhatu Patha in a little expanded version. Right? Panini only gave a list of dhatus. That's it.
Okay.
He didn't give you any dhatu, any explanation of what is what and all that. He just gave you a list, one big list of 2200 dhatus. And then the other grammarians, classified. Okay, from here to here is Vadigana, from here to here is Adadigana, from here to here is Jyotyaadigana, then you have Divadigana, Swadigana, then Tudadigana, Rudhadigana, Tanadigana, Kriyadigana, Chudadigana. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Now I've given you some most names I've given you. We'll see now some other ones as well. Right? So Shak Dhatu is in the Swadigana. Prapnoti. Do you see the pra here? Pra. Right? So pra is an upasarga.
Yeah.
Pra is an upasarga. And then what is the next this thing that you get?
Apnoti.
Apnoti. Very nice. With what sandhi?
That is
Apnotis. What sandhi have we used?
Savarna Dirgham.
Very nice. So Savarna Dirgha sandhi. The ap dhatu is to get, to obtain, to get. Milna. Right? This is from the Swadigana. Swadigana is the Panchama Gana. Right? So you know the names of first Gana, Vadigana, third Gana, Jyotyaadigana, Chaturtha Gana, Divadigana, Panchama Gana, Swadigana, right? Sixth Gana, Tudadigana. Seventh you don't know, you are not done. Right? Eighth, which Karoti we did know.
We did Tanadigana.
Tanadigana. Then we did Kriyadigana for the 9th one.
And Churadigana.
Churadigana for the 10th one. So 2 and 7 is you're not yet done. Let's see if you are getting in this list.
Yeah.
Right. So Prapnoti is from the your Swadigana. Clear?
Yeah.
Fine. So Mitram Prapnoti, the friend gets, the friend obtains, right?
Yeah.
Now we come to Data. Tell me, what is the Pratipadikam?
Datru.
Datru. Very nice. Pratipadikam is Datru. Rukaranta Pullinga word. Data. Dadati. The Dhatu is Da. Right? Comes from the Jyotyaadigana, third Gana. It comes from the Juhotyaadigana, just like the who. Just like who was the first dhatu? Da comes later on in the same list, right? Dadati, the donor, the giver gives. Right? Good.
Yeah.
Then we go to the Kriyapadam Gruhnati. See how I have written it.
Yeah.
Right? This is from the Grah Dhatu. Grah Dhatu. Right? Gruhnati comes from the Grah Dhatu. The Grah Dhatu is literally to catch, pakadna. Grahan karna. You know, Grahan karna?
Yeah.
Right? We did Janati, we did Krinati, Grunati. So where do you think Grah Dhatu lies? Which Gana does it lie in? You see it on top, Janati, Krinati, Gruhnati. Grah Dhatu is in the Kriyadigana, 9th Gana. Right? The Graha Dhatu. the dhatu is not gruha, it is graha.
Yeah.
Dhatu is not gruha, right? Incidentally, the word gruha comes from this only. Huh?
Hmm.
The word gruha, home. What does home do? It catches you.
Okay.
पकड़ के रखता है gruha. Right? It comes from the gruha, comes from this dhatu only. Find the word, the home for gruha. Right? Akaranta napunsakalinga word. Okay, good. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So saha grunnati, he catches. Right? The word grahanam also comes from this dhatu. Of being caught. Right? Act of catching is grahanam. Sa shrunoti. She listens, she hears. To listen, to hear is shrunoti. Right? Now, this can be misleading. That somebody can say this is from the Swadigana because of this no, right? You remember apnoti, shaknoti, all those dhatus, right? But this particular dhatu happens to be from the Vadigana,
Oh, I see.
and the dhatu is shru. The dhatu is shru, right? And with some special action which Panini did, that this nakara is coming. This shrunoti na, this na, and this na gets transformed into na. But it is from the Vadigana. Clear? So shrunoti, right? Bhiruhu means covered. Bhiruhu is covered. Bhiruhu roditi, rona, to cry, right? The dhatu rud is from the second gana, and this is called the adadi gana. Okay. Adi. Ad means to eat. Hana. To eat. This is from the adadi gana. So we didn't have the second gana name, no? From adadi gana, to eat. And the rud is to cry. Rona. Right? The rud. So bhiruhu roditi. Badhnati. Can you guess where this gana is? Which gana? We did janati, krinati, grunati, badhnati. The dhatu is bandha from the ninth gana. The kriyadi gana. Kriyadi gana. Right? The dhatu is not bad. Clear? It is not bad, it is bandha. Right? And it is to tie. Bandhana. We say no bandhana. From the kriyadi gana. Seventh gana is called the rudhadi. The rudhadi, is to stop, to break. जो हम बोलते हैं ना अवरोधन, the word avarodhana, nirodha, to stop, to prevent, right? Avarodhana is to break, no? To cease to do something is avarodhana, right? So that's from the rudh dhatu, right? We are not going to do. I don't think this book has verbs from the seventh gana because it's pretty complicated. The Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam becomes Rudanti. See how different it is. The Rudh Dhatu, Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam, is Runadhi. So it's not a very nice dhatu because the forms are pretty complicated, crooked forms are available, and there are not many useful dhatus in this Gana also. So it doesn't matter. So we even if we skip it, it really doesn't matter. Clear? The Rudh dhatu, to obstruct, to stop. Okay. Now Prathama Purusha we have done. We'll see how the Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam we have done. Now we see how the Dvivachana and Bahuvachana forms are. Right? So let's see. Janati. See, what I want you to observe is this ending. Right? Okay.
Ending
want
is
you
the
to-
center, but it gets complicated in between.
Exactly. In between, it gets complicated because the Vikarana is different.
Hmm.
See, the which came in the middle, the which came in the middle, the which came in the middle, and the which came in the middle, the Vikaranas for the first, fourth, sixth, and the 10th,
Hmm.
right? The Vikaranas for the others are different. Therefore, the middle portion is getting changed, ending still remains the same.
Hmm.
Got it? You know, for the Adadigana, there is no Vikarana at all.
Hmm.
So, you know, it's not that as simple as the way I am telling you. But suppose you take the Ad Dhatu, right? And you use Ti, no Vikarana at all. So this Dakara changes into Takara for some reason. And this becomes Atti. Saha Atti means he is eating. He is eating. Saha Atti. Right? Don't you think it's very similar to eat? Pretty similar to eat, you know. English eat. Okay. So Vikaranas are different and therefore the middle portions are different, but the endings still remain the same. So now I'm giving you all the 9 forms. Janati, Janitah, Jananti. Right? What is given here? Kau Janitah. Kau Janitah. Who knows? Which two know? कौन दो जानते हैं? Right? Right? Kaha Jananti. Which who all knows? Clear? Your this is your Prathama Purusha. Right? Now it's not given in the book, but I am giving you because you can write it down. Let us finish the end. All the 9 forms. There are 9 forms, no?
Yeah.
Prathama Purusha 3, Madhyama Purusha 3, correct? And Uttama Purusha 3.
Yeah.
There are 9 forms available.
Correct.
So we have to do all the 9 forms. Jani, tha, Jani, tha. Right? Can you guess the other form, the last form?
Janami.
Janami.
Janavaha. Janami.
Jani, vaha. You see what has happened here? The E.
Correct.
And Jani, maha. You see what changes have taken place in the middle.
Hmm.
Apply the same conditions. You apply to the rest of them as well.
Okay.
Right? Ka karoti. Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Is it? Shall I rub this off?
Yeah. I have it. Yeah.
Done.
Yes.
Karoti. Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. See what is given here? Tau kurutaha. Those two are doing. Tau kurutaha. And then last is Bhavantah
Kurvanti.
kurvanti. So, who is doing? Which girl is doing? Those two are doing, and you all are doing. Do you see Bhavantah using the Prathama Purusha? You see I told you the Bhavat Pratipadikam uses the Prathama Purusha.
Correct. Correct.
In spite of it meaning you.
Yeah.
Right? Karoti, kurutaha, kurvanti. Karoshi.
Kuruthaha.
Kuruthaha. Very nice. Kuruthaha, kurutha. Right? Do you see the she? Right? So ideally it should have been karosi, no? Everywhere seen a janasi, right? Gachasi.
Because of the repa coming.
No, because now remember this one more point. Wherever there is a sakara,
Yeah.
and before the sakara there is akara or an akara,
Yeah.
then this sakara remains sakara.
Just like Esha, sa becoming Esha, something like that.
Ah, very nice. So your A and Saha became Shaha.
Esha.
Very nice. Why? Because this A was there. It was not for A. And any other swara plus the sakara is there, then this sakara changes into the murdhanya sakara. This rule applies to this entire language. Across the board, in any word you can think of, this thing will happen. Fine?
Yeah.
So, there are a few changes which we now studied. One is the nakara changing into the nakara. Correct? See, varnas are changing their form. And what was one we did was na changing into na.
Sa, sha.
And the sa changing into sha. Good? Fine?
Of course, visarga also. Right?
Visarga to changes in many places. Yeah. Right? Okay. Karomi. Aham karomi. I am doing. Kurvaha. Kurmaha. Right? The kru, tanadigana dhatu. Tanadigana dhatu. Fine? Good. Shall we go ahead?
So is there any reason why it is not kurvaha, kurmaha?
It is kurvaha, kurmaha only.
No, not like kuru maha. Like there is ar. It's transforming into some kind of
the vikarana. There is a vikarana which is getting changed. See, there are a whole lot of rules which result in this happening. Okay. But at this point we understand that the vikarana is undergoing some change.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
How do you see why we only do 1, 4, 6, 10? Because the rest of them, there are a whole lot of rules which is changing. In the 7th is extremely complicated.
Okay.
Entire form changes, Right?
Understood.
Okay. We do chi dhatu. So chinoti. Right? The chi dhatu, it comes from the svadigana. Chinoti. Chinutaha. Chinvanti. Rakesh ji, are you in tune? Any questions?
Yes, sun raha hu, I am listening.
Yeah. Okay. Chinutaha, chinvanti. Right? Now tell me, what should this be? ये क्या होना चाहिए?
Chinosi.
Sure.
O is coming. She.
Chinoshi. Chinutaha. Chinutha, Chinutha. See, one important thing that you should see is the endings. The endings
Yeah.
are all remaining same. No change in the ending.
Yeah.
Ending remains same, right? Chinomi, Chinomi,
Does
and
this
then
become Chinvaha? Does it become Chinvaha?
Chinvaha, and one alternate option is available, Chinuvaha.
Chinovaha.
And what should this be?
Chinmaha.
Maha, Chinumaha. Alternate option is not available. But again, I want to emphasize, endings
Yeah.
remaining same. Endings remaining the same. No change in the endings. Whatever changes are happening in the middle. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. We go to Juhoti. Adadigana, right? Sorry. Jyotyaadigana. Trutiyagana. Hu dhatu. Right? Hota Juhoti. Hota rau Juhutaha. And now you see a small change happening. Hotaraha Juhvati. No anti, no anti.
Hmm.
In the Jyotyaadigana,
Hmm.
Bahuvachanam, there is no anti coming. Is this clear? Only in the Jyotyaadigana. Everywhere else you will get this anti, but only in the Jyotyaadigana you get Juhoti, Jutaha, Juhvati. Clear?
There's just one clarification. That what is the meaning you said? I had not noted it now.
Juhoti is to worship, to pray, to do yajna.
Acha, okay. So one who is performing is called Hota, and then this is okay.
Yes, the one who is performing is the Hota.
Okay.
The one who is worshipped is Huta,
Yeah.
and the action is Juhoti.
So when you do yajna, this ahuti and all comes from this who, is it?
Very nice, very nice, very nice. So upasarga, who, and then some pratyay is added and it becomes ahuti.
Yeah, purnahuti and all that they say.
Very nice. Very nice. It comes from the who, the final worship, the final stage of the worship.
Yeah, okay.
You say ahuti, na?
Yes. Purnahuti. The final.
Purnahuti. Very nice. It comes from the who that.
Okay.
Okay. We go further. Now tell me, what should this be? Juho.
She.
Very nice. Very nice. Juhu. Thaha.
Okay.
Juhu. Tha. Juhomi. Juhu Vaha. Juhu Maha.
Okay.
Fine. See, again here, everywhere else endings are retained. Endings are retained. Only here ending is not retained.
Yeah. Yes.
So in Jyotyaadigana, Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam, no anti.
Yeah.
Right? Krinati. Now we have done this already.
Yeah.
So we do Krinati. Krinitaha, Janitaha, no? Krinanti, we did Janati, right?
Yes.
Krinasi or Krinashi?
C.
Now see, because you have got an Akara.
Yeah.
I told you, if the Akara and Akara are there, only then it remains Sa. Krini Thaha. Krini Tha. Krinami. Krini Vaha. Prinimah. Is it any different from the Janati? More or less exactly same. Here also all endings are being retained. All endings retained. Right? All endings are same. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to Shaknoti. Shaknoti. Shaknutaha. Shaknuvanti. We did Chinoti. Swadigana we did Chinoti. So Shaknoti, Chinoti, Chinutaha, Chinvanti. Is it not going more or less the same?
Yeah.
The Swadigana, right? Shaknoshi, Shaknuthaha, Shaknutha,
Yeah.
Shaknomi,
Yeah.
Shaknuvaha, Shaknumaha. This looks a little daunting, there are intimidating, threatening, so many things to remember, no? But it's not that difficult. What your obviously these are verbs from another gana.
Yeah.
Those different ganas. Uh, don't get too nervous if you are not able to remember this.
Yeah.
See, we don't try to use these verbs often. Some things which we have to use, we will just mug it up, and finish it off. Prapnoti, prapnutah, prapnuvanti, prapno,
She.
chi, prapnuthah, prapnutha, prapnomi,
Navaha.
prapnuvah, prapnumah.
Yes.
Pretty similar to Shaknoti and Chinoti,
Yes.
right? Dadati, very nice. Dadati. What I told you, Jyotyadhigana in the Bahuvachanam, no anti. Dadataha, dadati. You see, no anti. Dattaha, sorry.
Sir, Dattaha it says. Dattaha.
Dattaha. I'm sorry. Dadataha, dadati. Dattaha, dadati. Dadati, huh? See, no anti. Dadasi, dattaha, dattha, dadami, dadvaha, dadmaha. See, again, all endings are retained. No change in the endings.
No, but only Anti. Anti is not there. Anti.
That is the only place in the Jyotyadhigana where that anti sound vanishes. No anti. Good. Then we go to Gruhnati. Right? The Grahdatu, the Gruhnati. So what could it be? Kriyadigana. Kriyadigana. Tell me. We have done already Janati.
Janati.
We have
Jani.
done Gruhnati. Gruhnitah.
Yes.
Janitah, no?
Yeah.
Gruhnanti. Gruhnanti. Right? I'm writing properly. Wait. Gruhnanti. Right? Now tell me. Grunna. C. Gruhnithah. Gruhnitha. Gruhnami. Gruhnivah. Gruhnimah. Right? Really, it's not really difficult. More or less like Krinati, Janati, and all that. Right? Fine. Now we do the Shru Dhatu, which I told you is something which changes, form, which changes form. It is in the Bhadigana only. So you have Shrunoti, Shrunoti, right? Shrunutaha, Shrunvanti. It's behaving as if it's a Bhadigana Dhatu, but it is behaving like the Chunoti Dhatu, the Chi Dhatu. Now tell me, Shruno,
She.
Shi. Shrunutha, Shrunutha. Correct? Shru, no, me. Two options now. Shrunuvaha, Shrunvaha. Shrunnumaha, Shrunmaha. Two options. Clear?
Yeah.
See, the endings, again I emphasize, endings are same. Right? Only middle something is going here and there.
Yeah.
Right? Roditi, the Rud Dhatu, which is from the Adadigana Dhatu. Correct? We have not done any such dhatu before. Right? Rudutaha. Wait a minute. Ruditaha.
Ruditaha.
Ruditaha. Rudanti. Rudanti. Rodi. Now tell me.
Sha. Murdan.
Rodi. She.
Yeah.
Right? Rudi. Thaha. Rudi. Tha. Rodimi. Aham Rodimi. I am crying. Right? Rudi. Vaha. Rudi. Maha. Good.
Yes.
We go to Badhanati. I told you this is very simple because it is from the Kriyadigana, which is like Janati. So, Badnitaha, Badnanti. Correct, no? Jananti, Krinanti, Badnanti. Badnasi.
Yeah.
Badnithaha. Badnitha. Exactly same like your Krinati, Janati, Grunati. Exactly same. No change. Bad. Na. Mi. Bad. Ni. Vaha. Bad. Ni. Maha. No change at all. Actually, exactly like the Janati. Good. So we have covered all dhatus except Rudhadigana. Right? And which we are not going to do. We won't do it. As a matter of fact, this is not done. It's not done ever. It's not done at all. In most traditional Sanskrit classes, the root dhatu is not done at all. We do it in very advanced Vyakaranam. We study Rudh. Nobody studies it. So किसी को कुछ अवरोध करना नहीं है. We don't want to stop anything. We don't want to obstruct anything. Right? Okay. If you are not able to this is memorized, right? Logic में इतना खास बैठता नहीं है because you don't know what is happening to the vikarana, right?
Right.
So if you are able to study it. Otherwise, or memorize it. Most of the dhatus we will do from the first, fourth, sixth, and 10,
Yeah.
which are the easy ones. You know what formula I have told you to make the kriya padams, that you will study, and that we will do many times. Automatically, आप नहीं पढ़ेंगे तो भी आ जाएगा, राकेश जी. लेकिन पढ़ना जरूरी है, अभ्यास जरूरी है.
Will do, sir. Will do.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद.
नमो नमः.
नमो नमः.